All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson tonight, I want to give all praises, all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And as always, peace, love, and many blessings unto the elect. Excuse me. All right, this is your brother Itazawam coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai with another lesson. Lord willing, I do hope and pray that it's edifying. Okay, I'm going to get right into it. And this lesson, of course, you just saw I played this video. I seen this video on social media today. And, it just really put in perspective how powerful of a sword that the Lord gave the so-called white man. Okay, now it was doing the before and after shot of Gaza. And Esau was able to pretty much decimate this area within a 6-month time frame. Okay, and that right there is the power of the sword. Okay, now we know when we read, which we'll get it in the scriptures, we go to the book of Psalms, the 13th chapter, around the 17th verse. All right, the scriptures speak about the wicked being the sword of the Most High. All right, so the Lord raises up the left-hand side, these Edomites, to bring judgment on the earth with the sword. Okay, which is why you have war all over the place, which is why, you see certain third world countries, okay, war-torn countries. Well, that's because Esau goes through these different areas, these different countries, and they decimate it with their nuclear power, okay, or their military power, what should I say, okay? If you see what happened with Hiroshima and Nagasaki, okay, these countries still feel the effects of what happened when they dropped the atom bomb, okay? So this is a great sword that was given to this nation of people, the Edomites. Okay, for you to be able to take out a city like that within 6 months and kill 50 to 60,000 people, if not more. I mean, that's crazy, man. And this is soon to come to America. Okay, this type of devastation is going to come to America. Okay, now the ultimate judgment that's going to befall America is going to be the ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, that's going to totally wipe out America on a whole, but there will be, or, maybe situations will spring up where, certain cities get hit up like this. Okay, it's not far-fetched, like the brother put in the title, coming to a city near you. So I want to get into a couple of scriptures. Okay, I'm going to start in the book of Psalms. Okay, and then we'll go back to it. 1 second. Psalms 13 and 17, or 17 and 13, Salakia. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord. Oh, Salakia, this is in the NLT. I need to get the other version, Salakia. KJV. All right, Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, now the modern day sword it comes in the form of missiles, projectiles. Okay, if you ever seen that movie Oppenheimer, you've seen the process in which J. Robert Oppenheimer went through to figure out how to split the atom and create the atom bomb. Now that was the Lord on the left hand side working with his mind. Okay, matter of fact, Isaiah, okay, the 54th chapter tells you that. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Now, the modern day smith is these nuclear scientists, okay? These different physicists who come up with all these different formulas to create hypersonic nuclear missiles. That's groundbreaking technology, okay? So they represent the modern day smith that bloweth the coals in the fire and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. So the smith that the Lord created is going to bring forth that instrument, okay? And that instrument is the ICBM nuclear missile. The Bible describes it as a glittering sword, okay? Or it also would describe it as an arrow, all right? That's what Esau is going to use to bring about the destruction, okay? Or what the Lord is going to use to bring about the destruction by using the Edomites, okay? It says, and I have created the waster to destroy, okay? So these weapons that's being created and mass produced and being shipped all over the world is for the purpose of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Now, what you're seeing in Gaza is just an inclination of what's going to take hold of on the earth in a large scale. Okay, so now that we understand the sword and the wicked, all right, we want to get into some prophecy. Okay, because that's what it's about. You know, this is a very high time to prophesy, to go into the prophecies. So when you read the book of Revelation, these were different visions that were given to John the Revelator on the island of Patmos, and one of his visions described a red horse, and we're going to read it. Revelation 6:3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red. Now, this horse is red, and when you go into the Hebrew, all right, the nation of Esau in the Hebrew is Adawam, which means red. Okay, which this is symbolic right here, because this red horse right here is talking about Esau. Okay, and power was given to him. Notice it says it was given to him. Now, we just read that in Isaiah the 54th chapter, how the Lord created the smith and how he's going to use the smith to bring forth an instrument for his work. So the Lord created these Edomites for a purpose. So that power was given unto them. When you go into the book of Genesis, the 27th chapter, Esau was blessed with the sword. Okay. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, which that's what happened in Gaza. They took peace from Gaza. If you've seen the before pictures, Gaza looked like a peaceful area. Now it look like a area that's decimated and destroyed. Okay. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now what I want to do is I want to read that in the NLT. All right, this is the same Revelation 6:2 in the NLT. It says, then another horse appeared, a red one. Its rider was given a mighty sword and the authority to take peace from the earth, and there was war and slaughter everywhere. You see that? So that was just a glimpse of this particular scripture playing out over there on the Gaza Strip. And that's going to play out in America also, man. It's going to take grip of you Americans. And it's going to devastate you. Okay? There's going to be mass death in America very soon. We don't have a lot of time left before something major kicks off and everything spirals out of control. The banking industry is going to fail, it's going to crumble, it's going to fall through. The dollar's going to be useless. Everything is going to go onto a digital platform. Everything is going to have to be operated and moved through the internet. Okay? And there's going to be complete chaos out here when these things take place. So this devil is the hammer of the earth. Okay? And he's hammering on these nations right now. But guess what? That hammer is going to come back upon him. It's going to come back upon his own pate. All right, this is Jeremiah 50:22. A sound of battle was in the land, and a great destruction, not just a regular destruction, a great destruction is coming. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And this is a future prophecy. Okay, this prophecy is going into the total destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay, which today Babylon the Great is America. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about the modern day Babylon being America. Okay, now notice it calls them the hammer of the earth. Let's get that word hammer. Okay, it says to pound. Okay, forge hammer, hammer, meaning to pound a hammer. So these America has pretty much pounded all these other nations. Okay, ravished them, destroyed them. The scripture is saying how are the hammer of the earth broken down. So you see that over there in Gaza, that's a hammer. Okay, Amalek brought that hammer on them Palestinians, man. Okay, in verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Okay, so I just wanted to bring out that point on how they were the hammer of the earth. Okay, but their judgment is coming also. Okay, their judgment is set for an appointed time. Okay, I want to read something real quick in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, and that wine represents the philosophies and the traditions that these Babylonians uphold. Okay, the ways of life. He is a proud man. And you look at the so-called white man, and he's super proud. He can do no wrong. He don't take no accountability. Okay, he walks around, thinking that his shit don't stink. But in all actuality, the Lord is getting ready to pick his number. Okay. It says, neither keepeth at home. Yeah, because his footprints is all over the earth. Okay. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. That's the point that I wanted to get. He is as death. You see it. You see it in his diet. You see it in his way of life. You hear it in his speech. You see it in his teachings, in his philosophies. Everything that he does, he exemplifies and exudes the spirit of death. It says, and cannot be satisfied. Exactly. Here it is. They already got Israel. Now they trying to take the Gaza Strip. Then they're going to want the West Bank. Up until the point that they about to try to take over the whole world. They want global domination. So he's not satisfied. And he won't stop till he get what he's trying to get. But the Lord is going to stop him. Okay, it says, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, and you see that here in America. You see all types of different nations dwelling over here. You got Haitian communities, Cuban communities. Okay, you got a large Japhetic community in Utah, and down in parts of California, parts of Washington. Okay. So all nations he gathered unto himself, all nations and kindreds of people. But that's going to be for the judgment. Okay. So as you can see, this devil, he has the capabilities to flatten certain cities. And all he needs is the perfect storm. All he needs is the perfect scenario to do it. And trust me, he won't hesitate to do it. Because remember, the scripture says his word was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So the Lord is filling up the minds and the hearts of the so-called white man, Esau, to wage war. All right. So Lord willing, that was an edifying quick lesson I wanted to bring out. That video was like, yo, man, this guy was able to do this in 6 months. Man, the Lord had to give him that type of power because, when you really think about it, that's tough to do to that much devastation in 6 months. That's a lot of death that you just doing in 6 months. Okay? So, Lord willing, that was edifying to the next lesson, giving all praises once again to Yahweh Bashem Awashai Bashem Kakodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and respect to the elect, starting with the 144,000 and 1/3. Shalom.